Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Elora and today's reading is going to be about your professional life and about your net worth. So, is there anything that you can do to increase your income? Is there any opportunities coming your way in the nearest future? So, we're going to have three positions. And we're going to do it this way today. Pick the deck that you like, or the one that is calling you, and that's going to be your reading. There will be a time code whenever you're ready. So let's move this to the side and position number one. Let's begin. To start with, where are you at right now in relation to your professional life? You possibly have your own business. Where are you at right now in relation to your professional life, your job, your career? Where are you at right now? Position number one. Okay, these cards are really slippery. Or maybe I forgot how to shuffle. So, where are you at right now? Position number one in relation to your job, career. You're in a place where things have been stable for quite some time, and you've liked so far what you have been doing, but the time has come for you to expand, and you have been aware of it. You know that already, that there is something else out there for you. You have been getting these inner nudges, that feeling of it's time to grow, it's time to expand. This is a comfortable, stable place where all is well, but possibly something is missing, and maybe sometimes when we stay too long in a comfortable one spot that is too comfortable for us, we begin to feel as if is this us choosing the comfort, or is it now us being trapped by that safety of the comfort? Because it can become quite deadly as well, in the sense that when we're not growing, then what are we doing? Stagnation sets in. So you're in a place where you have achieved everything you could achieve, and now there is time for expansion, and there is time for growth. What else is possible? What else is out there? What else can I do? Okay, so then there is a question that's naturally flows out of this. What else can you do? Is there anything that you can do to increase your income, increase your self-worth? Yes, there are multiple options that you can take to increase your income and to change things out in relation to your current work situation. So, what is it that you can do in order to grow, expand, and increase your income? Well, first of all, you have to stop being afraid of change. As we said here, that at the moment you are in this place of feeling but this is comfortable, but this is safe, but this what pays the bills, but this what I've done for the last 8 years, 7 years, 10 years, whatever it is. During these 8 years, it worked for me. And although you are getting the nudges that it's time for you to expand, that you could do more, that you are absolutely capable of doing more, you're afraid to make the wrong choice. You're afraid to move further. You're afraid to take the risk and take the chance, and you're afraid of change. So now, of course, you have to weigh all the pros and cons. You have to have an idea of what is it that you're going to be doing. If it's another job offer, you have to have a job offer before quitting this current job, unless you have a safety pillow that will always be there for you if you choose to quit this particular job. But if you choose to, and the change has been calling you, and these are the major arcana cards, if the change has been calling you, then you have to go force with it, because you will succeed. You will succeed, and it will be, it's a good change. It's a change that is very well needed. It's a change that is ready. It's a change that is waiting for you. All you have to do is actually go for it. And whatever it is that is calling for you is out there, so which means it already exists. All you have to do is realize that it's just fear, it's just that feeling of, am I being too reckless leaving these safe waters behind? But you know that it's time. So, also for some people, maybe it's something to do with your legal contract. Perhaps at the moment your hands are tied and you cannot, for one reason or another, you cannot quit your current job, or you cannot accept another job offer, or you cannot, for some legal reasons, something to do with contracts or employment agreements, your hands could be tied at the moment. It could be literally so, or it could be literally you thinking, I'm not sure whether this is the right thing to do, and your judgment is secluded because you are so used to this place of comfort. This could be either or. Remember, this is a collective reading, so I'm not going to go into clarifying what is what. Whoever recognizes their situation, they will. But things will change, and they will change for the better. So if for some reasons you cannot change your job due to some legal contract agreements, employment contract reasons, then you will find something else. So start looking, start exploring your options. Could you do some cryptocurrency on the side? What else are you interested in? Start tapping into those hobbies. Do you like painting? Do you like, I don't know, start creating your own tarot deck, or take that course that you've always wanted. So there are things that you can do to take steps, even though, for instance, at the moment you cannot quit that job. And if this is just imaginary and you are not trusting your judgment, you're not trusting whether the decision you're making is the right decision, then it might all just be in your head because you are worried that you're going to lose something that is stable, something that is safe, something that's been supporting you for quite a while. So please weigh everything and feel into what is right for you, what is true for you, what do you really need, because the change is there and it's time for you to expand. What else can we see? Let's have a look then. Advice. Something else that you need to know maybe about this current situation. Something else that you need to know, that maybe you are invited to open up your own business, to start your own business. You're ready to start something of your own. Because why work for someone if you can actually start something of your own? Or if you're already thinking about opening your own business and the issues are some legal matters, how to set up the company or how to go forth with it, then it will sort itself out and you will find a way. So what else do you need to know about this expansion, this growth, in order for you to increase and reach your highest financial potential, your desired income? Look into working with someone. Look into teaming up with someone. There is somewhere someone that will be someone that you really need in order to have this last piece of puzzle to complete this picture. So if you're starting a business, there is someone, it's a hint that there is someone that you will meet or find to team up with someone. Don't try to do everything yourself. Learn how to delegate and find someone who will complete you, who will be like that yin and yang, who will, again, we have here, right? That balance. Someone that will be your partner, that has those qualities which you don't have. So if you are not very good with legal matters, then find someone who is. We cannot be an accountant and a creative director and owner of the company and the president and the secretary. It's impossible. So you have to look into teaming up with someone and working with someone that can become your partner in this. As well as looking into some overseas opportunities. So do you already have a company and now it's time to expand, to start working with other countries? Maybe it's time to expand and go out into the world. Whatever it is that you're doing, import, export, working with other brands that are not limited to your city or your country. Have a look into that as well. What else before we move on to position number 2? What else for you, position number 1? That is all to do with your financial expansion and professional growth. Any more tips, advice, something else that you need to do? Yes. So obviously, first position, you are the queen of wands, candles in this case. You are the creative driving force. You are the person that has all the ideas. You have the passion, but it's not enough. And the person you need to team up with is someone with a rational thinking mind, possibly numbers or legal matters oriented, and you will meet this person, because at the moment it's too much for you and you are trying to do everything by yourself and it's one big mess, and it might be a creative mess, but this is the reason why you might not be growing, because you need to learn how to delegate and you need to learn how to, in order to expand, in order to achieve the highest potential, you actually came to a point where you have to learn how to delegate. You have to begin, you have to start being a team player. You have to find someone that will complement you, that will be that additional part that you need in order to grow. And that person will help. That person will help you ground things down, put things back into place, and the combination of creative and rational mind will take you very far, because at the moment it's one big mess. It might be a creative mess, but it's hard to grow when you have a creative mess. So where can you meet this person? Is there anything that you need to do to meet this person that will become your partner, that will help you grow and expand? No, there is nothing you need to do. You just keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, and somewhere, somehow, out there in the world, you will accidentally, unexpectedly meet this person, possibly somewhere out on the streets while doing your job, while going on errands or buying something or whatever it is that you're doing for work, or maybe even on a run, on a jogging, or in a cafe. Somewhere, somehow, you will meet this person and you don't have to do anything at all. This person, the logical part of your project, the logical mind will come to you. You will meet one another. So at the moment you don't have to do anything. Just keep doing what you're doing and the person will come to you, will be brought to your life. Okay, position number 1. I think this was clear. I hope it was. Position number 2. I don't remember actually which deck was position number 2, but anyway, let's just go ahead with this one and you will figure it out. So whoever picked the Dark Mansion Tarot, this is your turn. So, Dark Mansion Tarot people, where are you at right now with your work situation? Well, looks like position number 2, or the Dark Mansion Tarot group, is mastering their craft. They are on top of their performance. They're absolutely in love with what they're doing. They're living the dream. You guys living the dream. You feel emotionally and financially satisfied, and it's like a dream come true. You love what you do, and you do what you love. Let's have a look. People here could be all to do with computers, video content creators, programists. You're in a stable place as well, where things are moving successfully, and you're in this good place of being where you want to be. Yes, a very strong position of being, so work-wise, everything, you have this strong, solid base. But of course, there can be everything, cannot just be perfect. So what is the gathering of 3 people there? That was supposed to be a happy celebration that turned into some sort of unpleasant event. Let's have a look. What is the but? What is this 3 of swords and 7 of swords and 3 of cups telling us about? What is your but, Dark Mansion group? Second position. What is the but in your story? What is the problem? All is well, but what? Who left? I don't understand. Who left? Are we still talking about work? Someone left, possibly went overseas. One of your employees, maybe, that was no longer only an employee. Who left? Okay, someone left, and that is what is the problem. Someone left and took the money. A little bit more, please, information on this. Who left, who took what, and why is it heartbreaking for you? Yes. One of your employees, I assume, or yeah, I guess so, has left, or someone left you and took the money, and the money situation is not good at the moment. So whether the company suffered from that person leaving and taking the clientele with them, or you got involved with this person somehow beyond the company relationships, and that person had a very calculative kind of plan whereby they tricked you and they took what's yours and they left. So it could be clients, it could be company shares, it could be some ideas, it could be someone took something from you. And right now, obviously, I mean, the finances are not well, and this has to do with this Person of Swords, which is an air sign. So someone took something from you and left. They could have moved overseas, they could have, and you don't know where this person has gone. So how could this turn from that I'm living my dream, I have my dream job. So obviously you love what you're doing, but at the moment, somehow this situation is not great. So can we please have a little bit of more information on this drama at work of position number 2? What is actually going on? Is there anything they need to know about this situation specifically? Again, 6 of Cups. You're told to leave it in the past. Stop obsessing, stop rethinking, stop trying to figure out what is what. What happened has happened, and it has caused the damage. Let's see. So some things have been happening behind your back in secret, things that you were not aware of and things that you couldn't see. Are we here talking again about some family relationships? Maybe that's what it is. Very possibly. Was your life partner, your the partner, another shareholder in your company? Were you working together with a member of your family? Is that what it is? And these relationships have come to an end. And now this person is basically wanting to split the company assets into two, because I think that's what it is. And not only now you're left alone and your partner has left you, but the whole thing came crashing. I think that's what it is. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that is the partner who was your wife or your husband, whoever we're looking at here, has left you, and now the company is suffering from it because there is this whole split the assets, what's yours, what's mine. Possibly I don't want to keep going with this business idea, and since I'm leaving now, then obviously the whole thing is coming crashing. Not only your relationships, but also your work, and your company is being affected. Okay, so what is the advice for you then? What should you do? Because the question was, what can you do to expand and grow financially? From here, what can you do to restore the balance at your work, regrow your company, stabilize things, ground things, and bring them back to that lovely dream job environment that we saw at the beginning before all of this was revealed. And if this hasn't happened, then it's coming. So if it's coming and it hasn't happened yet, please be aware that it might come. And if you are aware, then you are prepared. If you warn, you are prepared. So maybe you can somehow soften this falling. What can you do? You have to get a lawyer that will help you win this. Things will be tough for some time, but get a lawyer for sure, because again, once, if it hasn't happened yet, it might. If it's already happening, get a lawyer. Things might get nasty and you're gonna end up being dragged into some sort of conflicts and disagreements. And since you're tied down with this person, not only through your company assets and shares, but as well as in marriage, in order for you to succeed, and you will, absolutely, but you have to get a lawyer to help you through this conflict, because it's gonna be a big one. It's not gonna be done in 3 days, and be prepared for all sorts of unpleasant moments where the person that you worked with and lived with suddenly turns into this cold-hearted, calculative bastard. But you will succeed. You will. It will all work out. Just get a lawyer. But you will win. You will win, definitely. And it will come to an end, but yes, you're gonna have a team to help you. You're gonna have someone there who knows what they're doing, someone smart, someone who knows all the sharp corners, who knows all the right maneuvers, who knows all the loopholes in the law, someone who can actually get you out of this situation. So, and then obviously after you have finished with the legal issues, then you can begin looking at growing your company. So if this hasn't happened yet, guys, and remember this is a collective reading, then please be aware that it might be coming. Anything else? Advice for you. Position number 2 in the Dark Mansion Tarot group. Be prepared that things will get heated, that they will work out for you, for sure. It will end, and it will end successfully, it will end well for you, but there will be a lot of back and forth conversations, there will be a lot going on, and be prepared to stand by what you believe, to stand by what you know. Be prepared for people coming and telling you what they see and what they want and what they need, and be prepared to know what you want and what you need. And it will come to an end. It will come to an end. It will not be a lovely kind of ride, but it's what it is. And obviously now, or the situation itself is when the wheel, you're at the bottom of the wheel, but then the wheel always turns and you come up, and so you will. It will resolve itself, but be prepared for a lot of conversations, a lot of heated conversations, a lot of arguments coming your way, and be also aware of what you say and how you say it. That's why get a lawyer. Yeah, but it will be fine. You'll get your money, you're just gonna have to stay strong for quite some time because it's long. It's not gonna be a fast kind of process. As well as Nine of Wands can be talking about you say something but you might not be heard. So that's why, once again, get a lawyer, someone who can represent you. And this lawyer is definitely something that you will need. So start looking now. Just look randomly into good lawyers that help you deal with this situation, consultants or whatever it is. Because by yourself, you won't be able to deal with this. Your key here is to have a lawyer. Okay. And it began so nicely. Well, I guess the good thing is that this is your dream job. This is your baby. This is the company that you've created. And so it's something worth fighting for. Position number 3, and those of us who picked the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Position number 3. Where are you at right now in your professional work life? Position number 3, where are you at right now in your professional work life? What is going on? All is well and all is stable. Let's see. Nope. Not all is well and not all is stable. Who is dealing with some legal issues at the moment? And we had the 10 of Pentacles fly out. So who is dealing with something to do with inheritance, assets, any sort of big sums of money where some legal issues have came up and you had to deal with them. And it was as well a lot of back and forth, a lot of talking, a lot of heated conversations, but looks like it has ended and you walked away with that which belonged to you. Maybe a little bit less, because we had 10 of Pentacles there and now we have 9. So basically you got everything that was yours, except for maybe the part 1 pentacle had to go towards the lawyer fees. Okay, position number 3. Anything else about your current professional life, your work, your career? Where are you at right now? Very unclear time. Waiting, I guess, for the results of this court case, or what it is that you are going through. Waiting for the decision of the judge. Waiting to see what happens. But from these cards, it looks like you will get your way. So whatever legal matters you're going through involving money that unexpectedly crashed over your head. If it's inheritance, then I don't see how is it related to work, but maybe it's something that you're going to invest later on. But if it's an inheritance and it's being split between different people or siblings or whatever it is, then you will get your share and you will get what's yours. Okay, what else? Position number 3. There are a lot of hands being stretched out towards this money, whatever they are, maybe more than even 2 people, possibly 3, and everybody wants a piece and everybody wants a cut. Yeah, it's like a tug of war between 3 siblings. Who's gonna get what? Who's gonna receive the inheritance? Who's gonna outsmart who? A tug of war, like a competition almost. So someone obviously unexpectedly passed away. And you were talking here about the inheritance, and everybody wants to have a piece and everybody wants to have a cut, and it's this big confusing situation. Well, what does it have to do with work? Anyway, I guess that's what's happening for you, position number 3. So what's the advice? A woman in your family has passed away, and there is an inheritance that's now being fought for between 3 siblings. Here we have all of them. So everybody wants to get a cut, and everybody will, obviously, and the time will sort things out, but at the moment things are a bit nasty and unclear. And that's actually, I'm always thinking about things like that, you know, when people die and they leave us money, and then instead of being sad for what we just lost, people begin nasty arguments over who gets what and how much. And you watch watch from the other side, looking at your loved ones that are left behind, fighting for your possessions. Okay, advice for you, position number 3 in this asset splits, inheritance split. What is the advice for you? Don't lose yourself in it. Don't lose yourself in it. Remember your values, who you are as a person, what you stand by, what you believe, and don't let this nasty situation pull you into and turn you into something that you will later regret. So check in with your voice of conscience. Do what's right and stand by your, whoever is a religious person, then religious ideas, beliefs, values, and whoever is not, but then stand by your values as a human being. And it will take some time. It won't be a fast process. It might be a lot of going back and forth. It could take anywhere between 6 weeks to 6 months. And it will be going round and round and round and round and round in circles, waiting for the decision of the judge. And remember that that person was your relative. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep going to work. Keep paying your lawyer if that's what you're doing. And time will sort this out. The main thing for you is not to lose yourself in this. The agitation might be there, the need to fight for what's rightfully yours might be there, but the way you do it will change everything, really. And so when it comes to an end, how will you feel with your part of inheritance? Will this be something that you will gladly accept with the sense of peace in your heart and mind, or will it be something that you will feel remorse and regret about the way it was done? So be patient. Will be a lot of talking and a lot of slow and boring and routine paperwork, conversations, but it will end, and then when it will, you will get what you deserve, and you will also not be disappointed with the way you have handled this situation. So keep your feet on the ground and keep going to work. Keep calm. Don't let it get to you. What else? Yes, it's a slow and repetitive process, but again, it will come to an end and there will be a resolution of it. You will get your fair share, get a good lawyer, make sure that it's taken care of by someone who is not emotionally involved, so that the split of the assets is fair and even between all the three of you. But you will get your part of inheritance. It will take some time, some trips to the court, to the lawyer's office, whatever it is, or maybe waiting for the will of the person who passed away to be made public, but a lot of routine, mundane, boring kind of stuff, but eventually you will get what you deserve. You will get what is rightfully yours. And I guess that's the reading about your professional life, although it's not very professional, but it's money oriented. So money is coming. A few more words maybe, and then we will close up. Don't forget to grieve. Mother or grandmother possibly, or mother have passed away, a woman in your family. So don't forget to actually grieve and feel the loss and feel the pain and feel the loneliness of everything that comes with losing someone, because that is the time for that. Let the lawyers deal with everything else, and for the honor and the sake of love that you had for this person, stay where you're supposed to stay. When it hurts, it's supposed to hurt. When you're scared, when it's a big terror that this person is no longer there, feel that, because that shows that you love that person. And don't avoid these feelings. Okay? And you will get your inheritance. Leave that be. Nothing, you don't need to worry about it. That will sort itself out. Okay, thank you guys for being here. This was position number 3. I hope I didn't mix up the second and the third deck. If I will, well, then just skip to the deck that you picked without being attached to numbers 2 or 3. And thank you for being here. The decks that we use today are the Dark Mansion Tarot, Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, and my new baby Tarot of Eve by Eva Aus. Thank you for being here, guys. I'm wishing you a lovely day. This was Elora, and goodbye.